can you hear me? Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This week, I have this drawing, and oh my gosh, I didn't think of what I named it yet, what I should name it. Anyways, I'm looking at the finished product, and it's pretty cool. What should we name it? Like, See in Red? You know that song? See in Red now. Anyways, how are you guys doing this week? How's your grandma doing? How's school? I don't know, how are you guys doing? Thank you for asking. I'm doing good. This past week, I guess I'm reflecting. It took me a week to do this drawing. I work on it here and there. It took 7 hours, so I'm reflecting on this past week because it's now a new week. Anyways, thank you for asking. No, it was good. It was a good week. I've started this new schedule thing that I do to conserve my time and see where my time's really going, I guess. So, I've been trying to spend more time being creative and trying to have time for all of the things that I like to do, all my hobbies and my creative outlets, playing guitar, writing songs, drawing, I don't know, I do other stuff too. Make sure I'm working out and stuff. Anyways, so I'm good. It's been fun to do that, and I don't know, I felt like I had an extremely productive week. I got a lot done creatively, and then it's funny because this week, it's Monday, and it's June 8th. I feel like this week now I'm posting all the stuff I've been working on. Not on this channel, I have other channels, but, I've just been doing a lot of my stuff. Anyways, I went to Comic-Con on Sunday, so yesterday. So that was cool. Never been to Comic-Con before. Never really planned to go to Comic-Con, but I always thought it was like hundreds of dollars for a ticket, and apparently it's not. I went to the Indiana one, and it was, well, here's where they get you, okay? It was $35, okay? It looks so innocent, doesn't it? It's like $35. Come on in, you can walk around, I'm like, okay. Actually, excuse me, let me back up. I was getting dinner with my friend, and we were talking and stuff, and she's like, well, I'm going to Comic-Con tomorrow, and I was like, excuse me, without me? And so I invited myself along to go with her. And so literally not even 12 hours later, I was driving to Comic-Con. So I didn't dress up or anything. That's the moral of that story. I did not dress up, but so where was I at before that? I interrupted myself. Comic-Con. Oh, the money. Yeah, so they're like, oh, it's only $35. You'll come, you'll have a blast, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. Okay. And then it's actually $40 because there's a 10% or there's a $10 fee just a fee because they want to and they can. So I'm like, okay, all right, that's cool, that's groovy. And then I get there, and on my drive up there, it's literally, bro, it's so annoying. I get the migraines at the worst possible times you could get the migraines, okay? Literally, I get in my car, I went to bed at a good time, I got my 9 hours of sleep, I wake up, I do my stuff, and I get in the car, and I'm sitting at Starbucks, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't see out of one of my eyes. I'm like, great. For me, that means I am about to get a migraine, or currently have one, and I'm just now realizing it. And it's like little, I think it usually starts in my right eye, just like little stars, I guess, is the only, lines of a rainbow, I guess, is the only way I know how to describe it. If you know, okay? And so I started seeing that, and I was like, are you kidding me? It's like, because my friend, she invited herself to go with somebody else, kind of, I guess. I guess the girl she works with, and she was like, man, I gotta go to Comic-Con myself, nobody will go with me. And my friend was like, well, I'll go with you. And then I was like, I told my friend, I was like, well, I'll go with you. And so anyways, my point is I didn't want to ruin their time, having a migraine. And I was like, well, when I get there, I will just get some medicine somewhere. I'll be like, that's the first thing we'll do so I don't ruin everybody's day. Needless to say that there was no medicine anywhere. But it's fine. So I walked around, and wouldn't you know it, when we're done walking around and we're about to leave, I started to feel better. So that's super annoying. But like, I tried to be a trooper about it, and I walked around with them and everything. But like, if you've ever been to like a warehouse or like a big thing like that, a big event, it's huge. It's literally bigger than like a warehouse. And they have all these lights, like tons of lights up above, and that was really messing with it. And then plus we were walking around things that had like flashy lights on them, and that was really like getting me. But I think maybe what it was it was just so hot in my car, and my body is used to a certain schedule, and I had to get up like 2 hours early because it was an hour away. And so anyways, so I don't know, maybe that's what it was. I'm not really sure because I was drinking water. Yeah, I think I just got overheated maybe, I don't know, but I tried to be a trooper about it. I think I did pretty good, and it was fun. Nicolas Cage was there. Did not get to see him though. He was like behind a curtain thingy, and like you had to pay. He was like if there was a main act that night, it was Nicolas Cage, because his lowest thing to see him was $250. But you know, when I was there, I was thinking like, why, if I'm Nicolas Cage, okay, and I am going to assume he makes or has made a net worth of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. There's no way that he hasn't. I should look it up, but I don't have, okay. Anyways, hundreds of millions of dollars. Why are you at Comic-Con? You know? You just need some pocket money, or like what? Because like, I want to say it was like the highest thing you could get was like $500. And it probably was more than that. Like, I don't know. But I want to say I remember one time seeing a video about him. I think it was him. It could have been somebody else. But talking about how like some stars, like if they don't spend their money well, they don't save it, like they like go bankrupt later, or like they like don't have money later if they are not smart, because it has to be an odd thing, you know, like getting paid per job. It'd be like, well, you get $1 million and you have to save it to make sure that if you don't have work next year, like you still have money coming in, if you know what I mean. Like, what other kind of job is like, it's like being a real estate agent, or like a YouTuber, or like, I don't know, a tax, I don't know. You just would have to, is this being annoying? Sorry. You would have to like make sure you have enough, I don't know. So I thought it was weird, but like I said, I think I remember seeing a video about him years ago. Someone saying like he had to like sell his houses and stuff. That could not be him, but I was like, okay, well, if he's at Comic-Con, then that makes sense why. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. Like, if I was Nicolas Cage, would I be spending my weekend in, like, Indianapolis at a Comic-Con, people paying to meet me? I don't know. Probably not. You know, I'd be out there finding national treasures if I was Nicolas Cage, but, you know, I'm not. Nicolas Cage is Nicolas Cage. So, anyways, who else was there? The whole reason that got me even to go, because my friend was like, well, you can go if you want, and I was like, well, should I, whatever. And then, but I looked up who was going to be there, and Nathan Kress and Jerry Trainer were going to be there, and that was my like final like, okay, I will go, you know. And if you don't know, they play Spencer and Freddie on iCarly, and I always thought that'd just be so cool to see them. And if like there was like, you always see those videos of like cast members of movies in like a room, and like people are asking them questions. I thought there would be that there, but I think those were on like the Friday and the Saturday, and we went on Sunday, so like there was less stuff to be doing. Anyways, so I thought we were gonna get to see them, and that's like pretty much all I really cared about. I didn't really care about anything else. Like walking around, fine, sure, but like what if I wanted to do anything, it was to see them. I wasn't gonna pay to see them or anything. I just wanted to see them. Anyways, and so when we first got there, we went over there, and it was like, I don't know, 10, 11. We went over there, and like they have like banners hanging up. If you've never been before, they have like banners hanging up of like the people, if they're not standing there, like, oh, this is where they'll be, so you can come back later. And so Nathan and Jerry's were there, and they weren't there, but there was a huge line to see them, and there was people dressed up like the Lorax in line to see them. Hilarious. Anyways, they weren't there, but so we were like, okay, well, let's go walk around, we'll come back later. And we saw I don't know, probably tons of people that like from things that I don't even know. There was lots of writers there, comic book writers, book writers, like all kinds of cool things, actors and people that I didn't really know. So that was cool. And then we walked around the booths and stuff. Those were cool. It's pretty big. Like I didn't even check how many steps I got yesterday, but it was probably a lot. And so that was cool, but like I said, I did have a migraine the whole time. Oh, that's where I was getting at, the money. And so I was like, well, I have a migraine, I haven't eaten today, maybe that's it. And when we were trying to find my Tylenol, we went to one of the food stands and like seeing if they knew where some was or if they had any. And I was like, well, maybe they didn't have any, by the way. I was like, maybe if I eat, I'll feel better. And so I was like, okay, well, let me get a chicken sandwich is $13. And then I'm like, well, how much is a cup of ice? And she's like, you're just gonna have to buy the whole drink. And I'm like, oh my gosh, so there's $20 on food. I'm like, okay, whatever, that's fine. It's fine, whatever. And then later there was a whole food court that I didn't even see. It's a whole thing. Anyways, so we walked around the booths, everything. It was really cool. Honestly, if it was anything, it was inspiring to like seeing all the other artists out there. And like I feel like I'm only gonna speak for myself, but I feel like I put a lot of pressure on literally everything. And I'm like, oh, I think subconsciously even that like it would be a lot to do that, or I could never do that, or I could never be that, which is so untrue. They're doing it, why can't I? So that was really inspiring to see and be like, well, look, these are just like everyday people and they just like do this on the side, or some people do it for a living, or like whatever. That was cool to see and that was inspiring to see that. But so yeah, if I got anything out of it, it was just inspiring to be there and to see that like, oh well, look, maybe it's not easy, but like look how simple this is. It's not, anybody can do it really. And so that was cool. So we walked around a while, saw the booths. My friends both bought stuff, and there was some funny stuff to see. But at the end, we went back because I was like, no, like, girl, I want to see Nathan Kress and Jerry Tranner. So we went back over there, and I'll be darned, this was like 3 or 4 hours later. They're not there. At least I didn't see them. And there's like a huge line for them still. And there was 2 more people dressed as the Lorax in the line. It was pretty funny. But we also got to see Laura something, I forget her last name. She's the girl, she plays Donna on that 70s show, and Alex in Orange is the New Black. So that was cool to see her there. And my friend was like, oh my gosh, which is so funny. It is really funny to see like famous people and be like, oh well, they're actually, you're a person. Wow, that's crazy to like think that. I don't know if that sounds bad or not, but like it is, like, I don't know, if you watch these shows, like these people become your friends, they become part of your lives. And so like to see them in person, although they're not their character, they are their own person, it's just like, that's crazy that you're just like standing there. It's really wild. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, it was fun. And then lo and behold, we were there for like 4 hours probably, or maybe 5 hours. But towards the end, when we were about to leave, of course I start feeling better. I'm like, bro, what is this? Like, so frustrating. But I'm glad I still went. And then, oh, this is the last part of my puzzle here. When I left, parking was $50. So, like, there's like $120 right there. What started as an innocent little $35 ticket. So, I'd say it was a good 7 out of 10 day, though. Inspiring. Maybe I'll do a Comic-Con one day and sell my stuff there. That was pretty cool. Oh, there was this one guy that was really cool. I should take a picture of it or talk to him. I didn't talk to anybody because that's just not me. But he did like hand drawings of like just a still of a movie. Like the one that stood out to me was Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that tonight. The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and it's like, I think it's the second one where he's like putting he ripped his mask off, or it came off or something, and he's like holding the trains together or something like that. I forget exactly, but dude, it was huge. It was like that big, and like it was pencil drawn. You could see in the light, the like graphite and stuff, and the reflection of the whatever and everything. It was really, really cool, and it was like $3,500, and I was like, that's so amazing. And he had tons of those, and then he had like smaller cards, and he put on each one how long each one of them took him, and some of them were like 40 to 50 hours, and I'm like, that is so amazing. Like, I understand, I know this drawing specifically is only 7 hours, but 40 hours, I've spent that long on stuff before, and like it's just so, I don't know, it's just inspiring to see like It literally looked like the frame. Like if you just stopped the frame right there, that's exactly what it looked like. It was so cool, and you could tell it was real because I could see the graphite in the light. That was very cool. Probably I should have talked to him about, that would have been cool to, I don't know, talk to him about his art, but that's just not me. I should work on that. Anyways, that was really cool to see, and inspires me and makes me want to like do more like crazy long pieces like that. And like the fact that like he's charging $3,500 for it, as he should. Like, I don't know, I understand that. Like that's part of my world, just doing extremely things that take a long amount of time. It's just really cool. So yeah, that was my weekend. This is my drawing. I am Janie, if you missed it. Hope you liked the drawing. Hope you liked me sitting here talking about my weekend and my new mic that I like to try out. Anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and maybe shop around here on my channel, find some other videos that you might like, some more drawings. Please get inspired, inspire yourself, inspire me, please, ideas, whatever, I don't know. Tell me if you like Spider-Man or not. I'm gonna go eat dinner now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, all right, bye bye.